Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. So, what is this video is going to be about? The video is going to be about the preparation for the KVK season 3. Yes, you heard me right. We have the next crusade new challenge KVK 3 season 3 is going to start right after 1 hour 52 minutes. So we are pretty much excited about it. So let's just have a talk about how we are going to proceed this kvk uh, and this is my first time doing some spotlight on commanders because I believe that I have some commander maxed out to present I can in front of you, which will help you, which will help you to choose what kind of commander you want to put in fight, what kind of stuff you want to do. So basically I'm going to totally part these stuffs into 4 or 3 series. First series is going to be with my cavalry units because as you can see I'm having Germany civilization and it gives boost on the cavalry. So I'm definitely going to talk about with the cavalry at first, and its special knight is this one, the Teutonic knight, and this will be the cavalry this will be the elite Teutonic knight. So let's just talk on the commanders which is available right now in the Rise of Kingdom. For the fight, let's go to commander section, and as you can see there are several types of legendary commanders for cavalry like Minamoto, Khan, Cao Cao, Takeda, Saladin, and of course the Attila, which is going on right now, the mightiest governor, and I'm just playing for it. I hope I will unlock it, this one. This is the ranking here, as you can see. The ranking is little low because of the pre-KVK event which we are preparing. So not all of us are fighting to get this sculpture to unlock it. So because of that only reason, everyone is not participating in it. So this is the Attila sculpture which we will get after tomorrow reset, which will be awesome to unlock it as well. But today's video is totally about the cavalry epic commanders, because epics are really cheap to max out. Cheap, I mean easy to have maxed out skill and maxed out level 60 commander. So let's have a look on the epic commanders of cavalry. There is Pelagius, there is Baber, there is Belisarius. These three are the epic commanders for the cavalry. So how I'm going to use this, I'm going to definitely talk about that. But before that, I'm going to talk on the these epics. First of all, the Pelagius, which is obtainable for easy. Now let's go for it. Why this is very great commander as a epic. Even you can pair it with legendary commander as well. Now let's have a look on it. It has the active skill, it's called charge. The direct damage factor ranging from 150 to 300. With this, the additional damage factor is ranging from 150 to 300. So it is like total 300 plus 300, it means 600. With this, rage restored is 100. Now this is the second skill called the founder of Ostorius, which increase the attack of cavalry by 15%. So it means with 600 you can have more 15% attack bonus, which turns into more 90, like 700 range it goes up to, and defense of cavalry unit by 15%, which is pretty great as well. Now this has a specific talent tree which is called the garrison. Now this increase the garrison watchtower attack bonus up to 7%. Now the last one is the healing factor, which is great in my opinion, because cavalry are very nuking units, and with nuking, if you have little bit of healing ability, your cavalry is going to be insane kind of unit. I mean, healing plus huge amount of nuking. It's really great to have a great combo. Now after expertized Pelagius, you can have up to 15% attack and defense, but if you don't have the expertise obtained, you will have only 10% and attack on and on the defense as well. Now this is the best epic cavalry commander with skill talent tree. Now if we go for the skill path, I mean talent path, this is my basically the fighting ability for the Pelagius, and this one is the setup for some fast movement, because this path gives more movement speed. This one 3% here march speed, and there is 6% march speed increase, but for the nuking purpose, if you want to do more damage than going faster, you must choose this path, which I have done this screenshot. Take this screenshot and put it on my Discord channel. If you want to check this out, you can definitely go to in my Discord and you can have a look on it, whatever you want to do about these two paths, which will help you. And this is fully cavalry specified, but I made some skill path with some rage stuff, some health bonus as well, some defense here, but this is the overall. I mean, I wanted to, at first I wanted to max out the whole talent tree for the cavalry, but I realized that it is not wise to have such talent path. Rather use the skill path, which I am using right now. It is the best in my opinion. Now next, go for the Belisarius, right? Now Belisarius is another kind of great cavalry commander, which gives mainly the debuff. Okay, let me tell you one more time. This is commander with debuff and peacekeeping and mobility talent tree. So this is basically kind of the same as the Kvk3. We can see cavalry, peacekeeping and mobility, but of course there is certain difference between Kvk3 and Belisarius, which I will talk about that on my next video, and this video is totally dedicated on these epic commanders. Now what Belisarius gives, if you look for the Belisarius, you can have the attack reduction up to 30%. So when enemy troops is going to attack you, you will give debuff on their attack is like 30%. Again, the defense reduction is 30% of the enemy troops, and the direct damage factor is 450. This is called deception, the active skill. Now the second skill is irresistible, the passive skill. This gives only the bonus damage to barbarians 35%, because this a epic cavalry specified peacekeeping commander, so of course it has some path for it. Now this is the bloodthirsty procel. This is another passive skill which increase the defense of cavalry unit by 30% and march speed by 50% for 10 seconds after leaving the battle. Now the increase in defense all over the time, but for the march speed it is going to increase the march speed for like 10% when you leave some battle, when you see that you are getting defeated, then this will increase the march speed. Now the fourth skill is direct damage up to 25%, so it means 450, and with this 25% which increases in total the direct damage factor. Let me calculate this one. Yeah, so in total 562.5 direct damage factor from Belisarius. Now after obtaining expertise, the defense is up to 30%. Before that, without expertise you could have like up to 15%, and march speed also been increased in double after having the expertise. So this is basically mobility with some attack, some defense increase of your own cavalry unit. Again, this is pretty impressive to choose this commander to give some debuff on the enemy troops. The more debuff you give, the more advantage you will have. Now this is the another cavalry commander with skill talent tree. So this, the Weber skill will be the same as Pelagius. I actually made it for some speed, but I will definitely switch this one once I go to level 60 to the same skill talent as the Pelagius. Here it is. Now what I have missed, I think I missed the Belisarius. Yeah, so Belisarius talent tree is totally based on some killing barbarians. This part is for totally barbarian. This is for some getting more resources packs from killing barbarian, and this is just for the reduction in AP cost. And this part is totally of the mobility part, which is great. And this part is again increase the march speed. So this setup is totally based upon more march speed, so that I can move faster than enemy and do some barbarian killings as well. So here it is, and another mobility part. So basically this setup is not actually perfect for the fight, I will say, and I have only used this commander for the, sometimes I fight with it, but yeah, not that much fight with it. Now if we go for the Weibers, you will see it has the skill path. So what it is going to be about, the active skill is the direct damage factor up to 1000, which is impressive. Now if you go for the Pelagius, okay, if you go for the Pelagius, it have like 7, let's say 800 direct damage factor, okay, but for the Weber you will have like 1000, which is pretty impressive. And this is AoE commander. It is going to kill your enemy in a fan-shaped area up to 5 targets after you once achieve the expertise. Now the second skill is cavalry attack bonus more at 20%, so I mean more 200. So in total 1200 attack here. The third skill is attack reduction and defense reduction up to 7%, so it gives a little bit of debuff as well, like this one, but this is a huge for the Belisarius, 30%, so it is definitely going to be a great pair. Now if we go for the the fourth skill, which is called the passive skill as well, the Great Mentor. It gives little bit of healing factor up to 200 and march speed bonus 50%, which is great. But the thing is, this march speed also increase 50% for next 10 seconds when you leave the battle, okay? Or but if you got defeated, I mean if you got routed, the march speed is not going to be increased. So yeah, now after expert test obtained, you will have total direct damage factor 1000, and before expert test you will have like 750 direct damage. So this is the grade 3 commander in for cavalry in epics. Now let me tell you about my cavalry marches. This is purely maxed out legendaries which I like to have it. Now the second one is this one, Pelagius and Baber, and the last one is oh, I think someone is, oh yeah, so this is the my third match for the cavalry.
Je n'ai pas peur. Tel est mon destin. Pour le roi.
So my opinion is these three common, I mean this three setup is best for low spender or huge spender as well, because there's lots of, I mean legendary commander to maxed out, okay, but legendary commanders takes too much time. It takes 690 legendary heads to max out one legendary commander, and it's not that easy to get those commander sculpture unless you win some events, and you have the VIP 14 privilege where you will get 3 sculpture each day of legendary heads. Now this is my basic 3 setups for cavalry. If I go for here, let me show you that how Belisarius is fast. Now here it is. Let's have a run here. As you can see, I have started from same time, but it seems Belisarius win, and I basically made the talent tree for this purpose only, so that I can chase someone, I can run before anyone, because the Kvk3 is not maxed out, so I had to choose the Belisarius in this fashion. This takes 35 seconds, yeah. So yeah, this is my basic cavalry setup. So I'm ready for KVK season 3, and my next video will be upon the cavalry legendary commander, which will be great. This one, I have only 2 maxed out legendary cavalry commanders, and I'm definitely going for the next one, the Saladin, where I have 2 sculpture, I mean 2 skill fast. This is also gotten by MG event. You have to play some MG event to achieve it. So yeah, that's it for today guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching my video guys. If you really enjoyed my video, please subscribe, turn on the notification bell icon, smash the hit like button, and comment down below. Let me know what you think about it, what you want to see, and if you want to check those talent trees, what kind of stuff I used, please check out my Discord. I'll put the link down below. Till then, goodbye. See you next time guys.